Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we got a game on Point C with the toxic fallout weather condition, and of course this is Component Wars. If you want to join in one of these games, check out the Discord link in the description. We play weekly and drop-ins are welcome. Thanks for watching and enjoy.
Now let's take a quick look at the teams. We got Nick, Rick here, and Aragon in yellow. So that's Knight, I believe. We got Jord Killer, who's a fairly new player, and Array with him on red. For blue, interesting, they've all expanded. We got Isomalt and Lion. And then in Perrine, we got Gassy P and Padre and Yachis. So this is going to be the meme team. Purple Perrine, sorry, is 100% going to be doing something wonky, and we keep our eyes on them this one.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait to see what they do. I just want to throw out a small correction. I believe you called Nick Knight. Nick previously played with us under the handle of Epic Russian.
Oh, it's Russian, right. I'm used to Aragon playing with Knight on the same team. That's why I got confused. Yeah. Right. So Nick is Epic Russian, and then Aragon is Aragon, obviously. We are seeing yellow team going for the center pocket. So center pocket's always a big contest. Now, something to keep in mind, though, toxic fallout, is we're going to start to see that toxic build up pretty quick here for teams that expose themselves too long.
Yeah, I wonder what we're going to see from that. We might maybe craft some gas masks or masks. Let's see, do the gas masks help with toxic fallout, or is that just for toxic gas?
I have no idea. I actually would be really curious to find out. Sage is in chat. Sage is our resident wizard when it comes to any sort of knowledge. What do you think, Sage? Is gas masks going to help with toxic fallout? And what do they take to make? If so, I'm kind of curious if it might be worthwhile. Also, do they give head protection? That's another area that it could stand out.
Definitely seeing some roofs going up over our work areas, which I love to see.
Yeah, and we're seeing two teams that are prioritizing center pocket here. We do know Aragon likes to do this, but when you go center pocket, you make yourself a big target. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And red already is getting that workbench is up. They're getting the power generating. And yellow's going to put themselves between the anvil and the hammer here if they're not careful.
Like Jordan and Hayray on red team have themselves a very tidy little base coming together.
Tidy base, Daylilies coming up, and yeah, that's definitely lots of steals, so they're going to be ready to start making those machining tables going ASAP. I feel this is going to be a rush. When you see two machining tables this quick with this much resources, no beds, nothing like that, that means they're ready for war. And last time we did see yellow get too much time to mine out components. If they do this and they don't build any turrets for yellow, they are putting themselves at a big risk.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of, in this format, there's no grace period. You kind of have to be rushing something. If you're not rushing something, whatever it is, like you've done something wrong.
Oh, interesting. So Sage is back to us. 0 protection, so for head. And it requires chem fuel to make, but the flip side is 80% protection from all sources of pollution. I don't think that applies to toxic fallout, but I'm not sure. Now we're already starting to see build up initial happening, and that's going to lower consciousness across the board. First level isn't that worrisome, but as it starts to build over and over, it starts to actually reduce consciousness quite a bit, which means your pawns will drop quicker in a fight substantially. Oh, and Sage, can you let us know how's volume in chat? I know I have the little Rimworld soundtrack in the background. Too quiet, too loud, and then me and Hirasuda equal-ish in sound, or too quiet, too loud. Appreciate the feedback. Look at this middle. Oh, sorry. What were you saying here, Suda?
Oh, I was just going to talk for a second about blue team in the top right. They've got a very ambitious layout for their base, so I'm curious to see what they will build, but it seems to be a bit slow out the gate compared to the other teams.
Yeah, it does make sense. Lion's been around for quite a bit. Isomont's a bit newer player here, but sometimes you see a bit more of a reserve strategy for that. And we have seen these teams or these games where teams tear each other apart. And what ends up happening is the team that comes in and attacks third time and doesn't stab elephants with knives usually ends up taking it home.
Yeah, and they do have a very significant stockpile going of both components and steel. So yeah, I can see more plans going down as we speak. So they should be up to speed quickly.
Oh, and look at this. Aragon's already going for the weapons. They need to go quick, though, because we could see a lot more weapons come up. It looks like it does actually increase toxic environment resistant. Night confirmed, Sage confirmed. But we're still not really sure if it'd be worth it. So yeah, especially too because you need to make chem fuel, much more better sources for chem fuel, like a jetpack that you could put that towards.
Yeah, I don't know. The chem fuel is a bit of a barrier, but if you're already doing the chem fuel for something else, when you've got the toxic fallout, I do think it would be worth it.
Now, this is going to be really interesting when yellow and purple teams hit each other here. This is what I was saying before. They are really close. And both these teams are just going to be hitting each other in the middle with no weapons up. Now, looks like Perrine is actually looking at making some knives, some melee combat weapons. So if it turns into a cave fight, Perrine is going to have the advantage.
Yeah, check out their builds. They've got plate armor and long swords going, as well as a machine pistol. Meanwhile, yellow team, they're working on a bolt action and a machine pistol. So Perrine is definitely going for a more in-your-face approach.
Yeah, and Sage says Isomalt needs to leave in 30. That's perfect. Hey, Sage, could you send a message in a Discord to Isomalt? Just tell him when he leaves just to dip out, and whoever he's playing with can just take over for both. Lion can run all 8 pawns, and the next game we'll figure out teams. Appreciate that, Sage. This is going to be interesting because we are seeing bolt actions from yellow, and bolt actions are just not going to be doing it inside the cave fight, and they're getting pretty close here. So second those knives start coming out, and plate armor coming down, Gassy P's working on. That's interesting.
Yeah, and anyone who's ever played with me knows that the bolt action is one of my very favorite weapons in the game. I love it. I will defend it to my dying breath, but not for a cave fight.
Oh my God, they're close. They're so close. How do you feel about the wooden floors for Perrine right now in the fences?
I don't know.
This is actually, yellow needs to be so careful because there's melee weapons up already. They're so close to 3 weapons though for yellow. They're going to have a bolt action soon.
I do love the beautification that's going down in here, but honestly, I feel like we're about to see this erupt into a bloodbath long before pawns even think about sleeping.
They're like 2 rocks away from each other. There's only a single bolt action, 1 knife. This is actually going to be a bloodbath if Gassy P keeps mining. Look at all the components whoever the victor gets.
Meanwhile, red team, they're already very well armed. They've got a squad. Looks like they're about to do some elephant hunting, and they've got machine pistols and bolt actions.
But they have all the
whole herd.
Oh no, they're not moving yet.
Oh no.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Very good kiting. Oh no, don't do that. Oh no. Okay.
Oh no, the elephant manhunter. They're going to take them down, I think, but they're going to lose at least 1 or 2 pawns to this.
Yeah, 2 pawns down. Let's see how the wounds are. Yeah, both pawns are probably out of the game.
Yep. Well, on the bright side, they have unlimited elephant parkas. Oh, and they're fighting in the mines. Yachiz went in already. He didn't have a weapon. Raptor has a machine pistol. He's not kiting right now. Yachiz 2 has a knife. He's coming up to try to have cover.
I don't think this is going well for Perrine.
Yeah, this isn't going well for Perrine. But yellow's also taking casualties here too. They're trying to fall back. They do have the doors they can fall back through.
Yeah, and a turret.
Oh, and a turret. Nice. Smoking them. Beautiful. They keep that door open. They just get some protection from that too.
Yeah, they could just, move that turret onto the other side of the door, even if they wanted to.
Yeah, now, that was a small skirmish, but that's just a taste of what's to come in the cave wars, really. Yellow is in trouble, just like the thumbnail said. Now, Perrine took some hits. Now, unfortunately for Perrine, though, originally, red was going to be the hammer to the anvil from up top, but they took a lot of wounds due to the great elephant manhunting spree.
There is one thing I want to point out, though. Obviously, those losses were very unfortunate, but one thing I want to point out is that this toxic fallout is going to be poisoning all the animals on the map, and if that toxic buildup gets too high, the corpses will immediately rot once they're killed. So the fact that red team has 4 elephants in their fridge right now is a huge deal. They could potentially be the only team with food.
Yeah, and something interesting to note too is Yellow actually has been building up turrets. Aragon has been side tasked on the side to get some defenses up. So last time Yellow had all the components, got to their base, but then what happened is they couldn't hold. And Yellow has a mental break here, Insulting Spree. That's the worst one to get, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's no good. That pawn is badly injured. They could probably just punch him and he'll go down.
Yeah, and it might be worthwhile. They did arrest him, but it looks like a grizzly bear revenge. Whoa, no.
This should be easy.
Oh, they got Lion has it. 3 pawns kiting. Yep.
All right, and it did not rot.
Now,
so that's good.
On the backside, we have ISO and Lion here, just kind of doing a chill approach. They're building up, they're taking their time, and they're going to be probably a day 2 threat.
Yeah, they've got a very tidy little base going, all cleaned up. They got fascinating choice to put daylilies between their beds instead of bed stands, but...
Oh, and Purple is moving up the turret line. They have 4 turrets. They're slowly moving up. Oh, what's your cheese doing? Oh, no, he walked up with a knife.
Oh.
And he's down.
Bummer. I do love this this creeping turret strategy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think his pawn auto went up there, and you keep your eye off the ball for 1 second, and that can happen.
Yeah, you gotta... I'm a big fan of zones for this sort of thing.
Exactly, making sure your choices are deliberate. Now, they won't use steel that someone else mines, so unless you allow it, it's not going to happen. Now, P is moving up. Alki P with the turret line slowly inching forward. Yellow knows that they need to get these components out of here before the turret line pushes up, because if that turret line gets near them, they're out of time and they're going to lose all of these components.
Yeah, and you know that wall that that Yellow team threw up there could actually protect could actually protect Perrine. They could move their turrets up here under the cover of that wall, then just knock it down real quick, and suddenly Yellow team would be deprived of all these components by a hail of bullets.
Yeah, salvo of bullets flying in indeed. We are seeing some more rifles coming up. Yellow has the lead for components by far right now, but they haven't brought them back. They do have some defenses at the base, so they have a line there, but when we talk about food needs, there's no one that's beating Red right now. Red is absolutely stockpiled on elephant meat.
Yeah, I mean, they could even think about some elephant leather dusters right now if they wanted to.
Yeah, definitely. I would look at that if I were them too. Blue is on the move. I'm kind of curious where they're going right now, but it looks like some of them are pulling out. They're getting wood. They're making some plate armor. They're definitely a bit of a slower, mood-focused approach, and I don't hate it. It's going to be interesting to see what they do on day 2.
Looks like they've got a shield belt in the works.
2. There we go. Second day just ticked over just now. All right, so day 1's pretty quick, by the way, because we do start at 8 hours into the day, so it'll be a little bit longer for day 2, but we essentially have about 16 minutes left in this game, if you want to look at it in real time. And these teams need to start getting their components back to their stockpile. And we're
Alki P is mining through. Check it out.
Yeah, violence is about to erupt. Now, Yellow did get all their components, though, out, so they're happy to leave.
Yeah, I would have loved to see this move start before that mother load of components was hauled out.
Now, if Yellow abandoned ship, though, Purple could still keep mining. There's still a ton of components in this center pocket, and they'd probably beat Yellow.
It does look like they are abandoning ship. They're getting ready to carry all their stuff home.
Yeah, they're taking everything, although they just dropped 50 components for that.
Perrine, they're gearing up. They've got some steel armor already, making helmets.
I do like seeing the plate armor.
Longsword coming out.
The good pick. I don't love the long swords, but that's a Padre special. He likes his melee weapons.
Yeah, for a melee weapon, I'd go for a mace personally.
It's interesting to see a chain shotgun being made.
I don't know. A lot of people really love chain shotguns, but I have never ever had good luck using them. They're like all the bad accuracy of a charge rifle, except with shorter range.
Now, something to note is, yes, Yellow has a lead, but they haven't slept yet. Red team is fully slept, fully eaten, needs are covered. Blue team also, same thing, needs are fully covered. They're all rested, mood's good. So yellow now is going to essentially try to turtle and pray that they have enough components to solidify their lead. Purple still could easily take this by mining out that center pocket. There's still hundreds of components in there they could take. So it's a bit of a risky strategy what yellow is trying. They're essentially hoping that purple doesn't get more than them and that they can just bunker up and win on what they have.
Yeah, that is a bold assumption, I would say.
But right now, who you think's favored to win? Oh, and there's a mental break. Rick 4 is on a murderous rage, and Aragon's gonna need to take him down.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's always sucks to see. And 50 components there dropped. They're down another pawn. And it looks like Purple's moved up into their base and they're looting. They're taking whatever they can find.
Yeah, don't blame them one bit. Ooh, they even left behind a machining table.
So based off the current game state here, Suda, who do you think's favored to win and why? Let's walk through each team actually.
Well, I really love Perrine's position right now. They are in firm control of the center node with significant turret support. They did take a few pawn losses, but that's not necessarily the end of the world, especially if they keep doubling down on their turrets. What would you add to Perrine here?
Well, I'm going to add that they're getting attacked by a grizzly bear currently, but that didn't go too poorly, I guess.
Yeah, one wound.
I like Perrine from a standpoint of winning for sure, but they need to start mining components ASAP if they want to, and I think they're losing time right now. They need to get on that ASAP. My favorite to win is still yellow. Yellow right now does have a pretty solid component lead over other teams, about 150. They have a great defensive posture, but the question is what's next for them? They still have a whole day pretty much, and red is just going to be geared up and fed, rested, and ready to go. So a lot could happen. What are your thoughts on yellow's position?
Well, I do like their component lead, but in their move, they've basically have to restart all their homemaking from scratch. I mean, they have no food, they have no living accommodations to speak of. And we're already seeing mental breaks from them.
Oh, that's a good point here, Sue, to look at their malnutrition. Oh, why are these elephants running? Oh, I thought they were Manhunter for a second.
Red team was trying to aggro them on them.
Oh, that would have been disastrous. They are all starving. You're completely right. And that's going to cause a lot more breaks. Look at this, -20 from malnourished. It's rough.
I really can't get behind any strategy that leaves your pawns trying to operate with these bad moods.
Bad moods and no food. They're going to get a scaling debuff to a consciousness as well as that malnutrition gets worse.
Yeah, did you catch that little encounter between Jord and the turrets there?
No, I didn't. What happened?
Yeah, Jord came down and found out that yellow team has a massive turrets outside their base. He took a few hits.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like he lost his left index finger and shot to the foot and shoulder.
Looks like Aragon lost a pawn up here at some point. My guess is that pawn was probably wandering up here to try to get food.
Likely, or maybe mental break too. The king of the food right now, why no contest, is most certainly red. They're also working on some dusters, which is nice to see. And, if they get dusters and a few weapons, dusters provide a really good amount of protection, actually.
Yeah. Oh, we got a grizzly bear hunting another bear.
Oh, yeah. What the hell? I didn't know, actually, bears could hunt themselves.
Apparently.
No idea.
I guess these bears play Rimworld.
They do, and it looks like Aragon also is watching this bear. This is a sign from the gods for them, actually. They need this bear meat. Oh, but is it rotten?
It is.
It's rotten. Oh, no. You're right. Yeah. Any hunting at this point is moot. And these guys are going to go and gather some agave from down below, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, so red team has food. Perrine has a little bit of food. Let's see. Blue's got food. So it's pretty much just yellow left out in the cold now.
Yeah, yellow left out in the cold for sure. I'm not sure how I feel about building a base around all the dead children, as that is a bit of a mood penalty, but, fair enough. I think I just single-handedly demonetized the video by saying that, but that's life. They are starting to mine a bit more, but they have their most wounded man trying to do it, who doesn't have a nose because it was shot off, but they'll slowly get a few more components here. It'll be interesting to see how purple gets back from this, and blue's going to start making a move soon here too.
Yeah, how are they doing on their gear?
You know, slow and steady, very slow and steady. They're just playing this very methodical. They're not taking any risks, and they're coming on to, we're almost halfway through day 2. A decent amount of components, not enough to win by any means, but I think they're geared up and they might be ready for some violence soon.
Yeah, most everyone I'm clicking on has a weapon of some kind.
Look at red. 3 dusters. That's beautiful. That's actually a good amount of protection.
Hell
too.
Yeah.
Let's take a
Ooh, look at them all
it.
drafted up. They may be about to go out for some blood.
Look at that. 44% sharp resistance on an excellent duster. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Now, is there any way to bunker bust yellow? No, absolutely not. But you might be able to pick off some yellow guys here or there. Yellow has the absolute turret wall there. I can't see it being penetrated.
Check this out, though. If red team just blows down that door, they can kill their generator
that's true. That's
nullify
true.
all those turrets.
And red is significantly more geared up, and they're not starving, unlike their yellow brothers. Although, actually, a few of these yellow ones actually did eat. A few of them do have full food bars. And wow, they took out that door so quick. One of the Ergon spawns walked up, gets shot. Ooh, that was close.
Yep. I feel pretty good about red right now.
Yeah, red is the most geared up we've seen a team on day 2, and Aragon walked up to try to get a door again, gets shot. The second that Toxfire drops, yellow didn't think this through. They're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
We're back in the action. Thank God. I was waiting for this. We had paused at such a critical time. Ray is taking some shots here. They moved the turret up, though. Beautiful move, and you're right, Aragon.
Oh, yeah, that is a good move.
Maybe salvage this by moving the turrets up. Oh, and they got the wall down in time.
All right. Yeah, and red actually did take a loss there.
Yeah. Sage believes that Purrian's going to take it, as it is his home team. Fair enough.
That is quite plausible to me.
Looks like we have another drop. Oh, I think, did Jord leave and then, or join and then leave again? Lion right now is 300 ticks behind. Interesting. Oh, well, we're back. We'll look into that after, what's causing that. Red is going to try to mine out the area, interesting enough. Now, Aragon is working on another power source, but they won't get that built in time. They're just trying to buy some time by moving these turrets up, and
at this rate, they could get it up in time to do some good.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Oh my God, Ray though is going to take some shots here. You know what? It is possible. It is possible yellow survives this.
They've done a very good job of turning a hopeless situation into a what was a looking like a clean stomp for red into a very difficult and dangerous position for red.
Yeah. Oh, and Ray boxes them in.
Okay.
What's the plan here? Are they just gonna mine around and try to hit them from a different angle, or? Oh, and looks like Lion crashed there too. He was a few ticks behind as well. So, do you want to hop in and ask what's up with Lion?
All right, BRB.
Oh, sorry guys. Not sure what's going on right now, but it looks like Lion disconnected and reconnected there. Weird for this one. But yeah, so for red, they have a few angles to go around here. I'm curious if they're thinking about maybe mining up and then to the left and then trying to hit them from a top angle. They also could mine down below. I'm not sure why they would build the wall there, but they're clearly thinking about trying to attack from a different angle at this point. Irisuda's just quickly checking on Lion and seeing what's up. Looks like he's only a few ticks behind.
Yeah, that was interesting. I also desynced at that point.
He's good though?
Yeah, it seems like we're all good.
Okay, let's unpause. Oh, someone just crashed. Hey Ray crashed now. All right, so something is happening with the server currently. Are you still in, Hirsuda?
I am.
Interesting. I wonder what happened, because it was all running smoothly until something has triggered.
Yeah, I was seeing a series of bugs pop up in my debug log. It's all Greek to me, so I don't know what could be happening, but we may have something interesting to show Zetrith later.
All right, well, let's keep trudging along until it becomes unplayable, and if so, we'll reset and head to the float, as is tradition. Looks like Red is still trying to push up here a little bit. Took a few shots. They did drop another one of Yellow's pawns, though, and Yellow's down to 2 pawns, 1 heavily wounded, and look at this, the elephant tusk is coming in.
All right.
Oh my god, it's him. The man with 1 eye, 1 elephant tusk. He's ready. He's ready for violence.
I can't lie. This is getting more and more painful for
2
Red.
elephant tusks. Oh my god. Those things are as deadly as a longsword. So they might just brute force. I can't see Yellow surviving this. I really can't. The question is, how many wounds is Red willing to take for this?
Yeah, if they pushed, I can't see Yellow surviving, but I also can't see Red having enough left to make it worth it.
Ooh, they got a great angle on the power.
Oh, that is.
They should just light Aragon up. I wouldn't even shoot at the turret. I'd just shoot at Aragon. Oh, they really should have aimed at Aragon there. They did lose a pawn.
Lost a pawn to a mental break.
They had such a good chance to just light up one of Yellow's pawns. Oh, Aragon has a mental break. Tantrum. Tantrum goes pretty quick, though, once you destroy your object, so. Looks like they're still just lighting this up. I'm really shocked they're not shooting at Aragon. I wonder if there's not line of sight behind a turret.
I think not.
The elephant tusk is coming in.
Yeah, if there were line of sight, those turrets would be lighting up Jordan's pawn now.
There it goes, yeah. Oh my god, this is so many bullets flying down this corridor right now. They're still just going for the other power source instead of shooting them.
Strange choice not to aim at the pawns.
I don't know why they're not shooting the pawns. Now they are. Looks like Aragon took a few shots there. They really should just be keeping that eye right on Yellow's pawns.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a mental break. Yellow's gonna hold them off here, Hirasuda.
Yeah.
Right as we get a crash. Who dropped there? 3 people dropped this time. Wait, it's all on the one team. What's Purple up to? I wonder if Perrine's doing something here.
I'm hesitant to blame any one team here. I've definitely got a long list of bugs popping up on my debug log.
For sure. I meant more in terms of what they're up to, because we've been so focused on Red Yellow.
Yeah, I've been kind of keeping an eye on things. Perrine has just continued to mine. Blue has continued to quietly plug away at their projects, and it looks like they're all drafted up and moving south. Looks like they are headed for Perrine.
Red gave up. Oh my god, here's Suda. Yellow did it. Yellow held. Honestly, they did the impossible.
The second that I saw, the second that Yellow came out with that turret micro, that was the moment that I think Red should have reassessed. This became it would have been a Pyrrhic victory if they had won.
Yeah, and that's brutal. Now Yellow has a chance to win. 170 components. They're pretty impervious to anyone walking in there at this point without a heavily armed force.
All right. Eyes on Blue and Purple.
Oh, and here comes Blue. Good spot. Look at this. They're moving up. Purple's aware of it, but Purple's wounded. They're bringing out the turrets, so Lion with the shield belt and the plate armor, though. There's no power on one of those turrets.
All right, looks like it's a charge.
There's only a single turret firing right now. Lion's gonna just walk right through that.
Such good luck that the turret decided to attack the belted pawn.
Yeah. Oh, the chain shotgun though just ripped through it. Look, 2 chain shotguns. This is the first time we've seen this. That is so deadly. They have 2 shield belts though. We've never seen shield belts before in this map. This is awesome.
Super awesome.
Oh, it's gonna blow though. They run out. They're good. They're fine. They're fine.
And the walls are down.
Walls open.
Those chain shotguns are so outraged.
Look at ISO's running into the sword though.
Oh yeah. Beautiful stuff.
Can he get the shot off? Raptor hoping to prey in one shot. Oh, and it's not going to get it. Beautiful play. This is
savage.
Brutal. And look at that. Blue was minding their own business this whole match, and now they're coming out strong, swinging. And we have about 6 minutes left in this game. Purple's running for their life. And you know what? Yellow actually might win this just because they're chilling. Red is wounded and pretty much out. Blue has a strong pawn advantage, but they don't have the components to win. They are severely behind. Even if they take purples, I don't think they got it. And yellow is kind of just hanging out in the base with the lead currently.
Yeah. It's a fine balancing act, you know. Just hanging out, being a small target, getting stronger in the background, you know, it's a very good play, but you have to make your move while you still have time to capitalize on it.
Now, there is some shenanigans happening. The survivors from purple are now attacking red's base, and I'm curious what they're up to. All 3 survivors of the blue attack have fled 2 knives and a machine pistol, and they're going into red's base here.
I wonder, do they just see this as a more defensible position?
Oh, blue's pushing up for yellow, I think, now. Yellow is in danger here, Suda. I think they're not done yet. I think there's more aggression coming.
That shield belt will help a lot in this situation. I could easily see, if they're not careful, I could easily see blue suffering the same fate as red here.
This is such a good game so far. Oh my!
I can't lie. We've been having a lot of good games with this format and this map in particular.
Yeah, this map and format. You're right. Well, just this map really enhances because it makes people really want to fight. And the terrain's slow. It's clustered. It's not perfect. It forces people to these rough fights. Now, blue pulls right up. They're actually not going for it anymore. They want to finish off Perrine, I think. And purple's just destroying red's base. They yeah,
I think blue's going for yellow after all.
Oh, yeah, they turned back. 2 change. Oh, that's a SMG, not a chain shotgun, but they definitely have the pawn advantage. 3 turrets. I don't think that's enough to hold if they decide to all in.
Perhaps not.
This is going to be such a good fight here. Yellow is in trouble indeed. They are holding on barely by a thread. Are they going to be able to hold off a second wave? They defied the odds once. Can they defy the odds again? That's the question here. Aragon's repairing this wall for his life, because it depends on it. The second that wall falls, there's a shield belt running in. Oh, it's about to drop. There it goes. Turret's opening up, though. Lion walks right in. Shield's already down.
Oh, no. Those are plasteel turrets, buddy. You can't do it.
Are they plasteel turrets?
You gotta go for the pawns.
Yikes. Although they get one, it's going to start blowing up, and it'll probably blow up a few. Oh, it's not
going to work.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yellow holds them off again. No way. He can't keep getting away with this.
I think he can.
Absolutely brutal. Looks like Kakano has dropped. Is Kakano controlling one of the pawns right now? Whose team was Kakano on? Can you help me refresh my memory here, Suda?
I think... no, I can't remember what Discord name that went to.
Let's see. I think that's Jord. That's ISO. We're good. He is expected to go. We're fine.
All right.
Yeah, Kakano was supposed to drop anyways in 30, and it checks out. We have 3 hours left. Elephant Revenge, though. This is definitely Gassy P, isn't it? Of course it is.
Alki P.
Oh, Isomalt, though, is in the middle between the Elephant and Alki P. He's getting tag teamed by an Elephant and Alki P right now. Oh my God, this guy doesn't have eyes anymore. What happened? Brutal stuff. It looks like purple's pushing in blue on the base. Blue has given up the assault. Yellow's going to take this.
Yeah, I think that was a terrible mistake on Blue's part to target those turrets instead of the pawns. They could have potentially, wiped the team and then taken a more methodical approach to deal with the turrets, mine around, take out the power. But yeah.
Rest in peace, Grassy P. Yeah, now the Elephant's going to come in here, though, and Isomalt with the turret. Can they hold it off? Yep, one tap. Well, Icemold's bringing some components back, but Aragon's walking through the field of dead people, putting them all down at this point, and what an absolute bloodbath in yellow base. I can't believe they managed to hold off both those attacks.
Yeah, they hats off. Hats off to Nick and Aragon. That was fantastic turret play.
Yeah, and they, against all odds, you know,
great. They did a great job staying cool under pressure, I will say.
Now, here's the one thing they could still lose to, though. They have pawns about to break. We are in the last hour. If they somehow happen to go unconscious, they would still be out. But I think they're going to take this. We'll have exactly 1 hour, a little bit less left. We're going to end here any second.
Yeah, 173 for yellow. Looks like nothing for red.
Does red
92 for blue.
Yeah, red has none. Oh, blue is 92, huh? Wow.
Yeah, they've been
they stole
been doing
purple.
some.
They stole all purples. No, purple had 70 there. They just ripped them right up. Any survivors from purple? Yachi's Berserk Break put down, and that's it. 0 hours GG. Yellow is going to take game 1.
If you want to join a game, we're going to link the Discord in the description. Hop on in. We play weekly. Anyways, until next time, cheers. Thanks for watching.